semi-final. And here's the lineup. On the near side, we've got Simon Farr of Switzerland, 3:48 in qualifying. Robin Quenders of Netherlands next to him. Zupancic of Slovenia in lane 3. Emanuel Silva of Portugal in 4. That was number 6, Roy Yellin. And lane 5 next to him, Kim Rai of Denmark. Very, very quick indeed. Watch out for Rai. He's had great success at world level, and I think very much the favourite for this heat. 3:36 he produced. Number 4, Emanuel Silva of Portugal, 3:41. Steady starter, will be hoping to come through in the latter stages of this run. There's Zupancic of Slovenia, 3:39.68. Third in his heat behind Brabants and Benko. And then the 3 paddlers we haven't mentioned on the far side: Sebastian Juve of France in lane 7, Kovacic of Serbia in lane 8, and Kalvis Kunigs of Latvia on the very far side, 3:58. I don't think we're going to see too much of Kunigs unless he can pick things up. He started much better than he did in the heats and has already pulled a couple of metres clear of Kovacic of Serbia. Roy Yellin of Israel in lane 6, but as expected, a very good start by Kim Rai of Denmark and Emanuel Silva of Portugal in lanes 5 and 4 respectively. Roy Yellin of Israel just well, he's worked himself back up to the front of the field now. He's in lane 6, but very, very slow off the mark, and I really don't think that was intentional. I think a certain amount of panic setting in, so if he can hold this position at the front of the field, he'll be doing well. Leading at the moment, 3:39 his qualifying time. Tempo starting to slow for Yellin in lane 6, and we may see the rest of the field just starting to close the gap. And they go through the halfway stage in just over 1:48, which is pretty much the same as they achieved in the heats yesterday. Yellin still holding on to the lead. Now, he went for a slow start in the heats. He's produced a very quick start in the early stages of this semi-final. Sebastian Juve of France, 3:40 in the heats. He knows he's got to take 3 or 4 seconds off that time if he wants to qualify, and he's come up on the shoulder of Yellin, who's well, still got the rhythm going. Lots of boat movement, very, very smooth and efficient paddling from the Frenchman, but he's still got some work to do. Nearer the camera in lane 7. Sorry, in lane 3 that should have been. Zupancic of Slovenia still with a chance of going through. And there you see the differential between the paddlers in this heat. Certainly Yellin is going to make this one. He's done enough work in the early stages to hold on. I can't see him losing that. Lane 3, Zupancic of Slovenia, 3:39 in his qualifying. Finished 3rd in that. Just looked comfortable. Certainly eased off in the later stages, and this time round he's got to turn it up for the last 50 metres or so. It's going to be Yellin, I think, who just gets it in the lead. Zupancic coming back well, and then qualifying in 3rd place, Kim Rai of Denmark. A well-measured performance from Rai of Denmark. He knows he's got a lot better than that. He used Eggbert in his heat to draw him through to the final. And Rai once again playing a very clever game. Yelin laid his cards on the table early on, went out, well, he got away badly. He lost 4 or 5 metres to the whole field in the first 30 metres, but he worked very, very hard to get back into contention, found himself with momentum, went through to the lead, and as you can see, just holds on right the way through to the finish. But that will have taken a fair amount out of the Israeli paddler, but he gets the win in the semi-final, so he goes through to the finals along with Kim Rai of Denmark and Zupancic of Slovenia. Those are the 3 qualifiers from the third and final semi-final to make up the 9 qualifiers. And Larsen of Norway remaining the favourite for this event. He had a nice controlled performance in the first of the semis. Tim Brabants is through for Great Britain as well, having won his semi-final. Zupancic looks happy enough with that, but remember, it is only the semi-final. He's got to do it all over again. Had to work hard in the latter stages. Yelin's tactics